All right, you guys, welcome in. This is going to be another September 2024 read. I'm going to roll the Astro Dice, see who it is that we're reading for. I'm going to utilize the Energy Oracle deck. I have my Spirit cards out here for the crystals. I still don't know which deck to use just yet. We're going to find out in a second. All right. I'm going to go over all of the transits for September 2024 and what's going to happen in all houses pertaining to all the changes that are happening with the transits. All right. Nope, we don't want that. That was Aquarius's energy. I need to read for Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, and or Leo. All right, it's the cardinal versus fixed energy here. Nope. Cancer is what's coming out first with Capricorn in the 7th and the energy of Pluto. All right, interesting. Pluto's going to be stepping back into Capricorn on the 1st of September. All right. So Cancer's energy. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's go with the Everyday Witch Tarot deck here. All right, we're gonna pull the spread first. We'll clarify it with the energy deck, and then we'll get right into the transits here. If I feel called to pull anything else, I will. Let me just get a good shuffle. What's going on right now for Cancer's energy? The moon is currently in Cancer as I'm doing this reading. It's August 28th. Getting us prepared for what's coming up in September. Okay. All right. We've got Judgments with the Queen of Cups. Judgment on a mother figure here. Judgment on the home environment. Judgment on the inner healing that you're supposed to be doing at this time. All right. See the World card. All right, something's coming to an end here with the World card. I see the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. King of Cups and the King of Swords. Okay, there's a whole lot of people here, first of all. All right, I got a Queen of Cups. I have a King of Wands. I'm sorry, a Knight of Wands, a King of Cups, and a King of Swords. All right, so this can be a Libra, Gemini, and or an Aquarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, and I'm seeing that the challenge here is a mother figure, a Queen of Cups. All right, this could be someone being judged in the home environment, whatever this is here. All right, the World card. There's something coming to an end. There's someone here that is very highly ascended with the Judgment card. All right, focusing more so on their spiritual ascension. All right, what's going on? Why is the Queen of Cups in the challenge here? Welcome in. No questions, sweetie. But I appreciate you coming in. I'm doing a reading. All right. Page of Pentacles. There seems to be someone's acting very immature. All right. Definitely very immature. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. All right. What's coming to an end here with the World card? The Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. All right. If there was some sort of offering, all right, pertaining to someone working really, really hard at trying to come in and offer you a specific cup, that might be coming to an end here. I'm seeing justice. All right. So if there was some sort of injustice that took place, all right, something's coming to an ending here. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles? The Devil. Somebody's trying to control your finances in some way. Could be a mother figure. All right, so that they can gain. That's what this is. The Two of Pentacles is someone that's lacking and having to adapt to a specific change, where there seems to be some sort of codependency pertaining to finances, because it's coming out with the Devil. And I'm seeing here someone feels either left out or seems to be in the energy of feeling neglected in a way. But whoever is doing anything that is like pertaining to some toxicity or some sort of jealousy or obsessive type of energy around you at this time, it's because they're trying to gain through your finances, is what I feel. All right. What's this Knight of Wands? There's a whole lot of people here. All right. So the Knight of Wands is the Hermit. The Knight of Wands is a wise person. That's what it's giving me. Someone that's gone through the dark night of the soul more so, has been focusing in on their inner self. Okay. What's the King of Cups? The King of Cups is the Three of Wands. So this person wants to head towards you, make progress, continue pushing forward with some sort of project, maybe like a passionate project, something creative. All right. Or this person could be the one that's waiting for you. I don't know. Let's see this King of Swords energy overall here. This person wants to communicate. Eight of Wands, possibly wants to travel with you. All right. Wants to start manifesting something new. But there seems to be an ending or heavy focus on a transformation overall that happens first, right? Possibly when Venus steps out of Virgo is what I'm seeing here on the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Pentacles. Where in one specific area in your life, you could be thriving with possibly being in the home environment, working from home, having freedom and independence in your energy. You could be studying at this time is what I see there. All right, but the challenge is a mother figure here, someone that acts very immature. This mother figure could have two children. One could be Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius, and the other one could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. So someone's being judged here. This person might have two children. All right. Someone is trying to balance out the finances here. There seems to be some sort of codependency in the energy overall. I'm seeing that the Knight of Wands, this energy is like very passionate about going through this this energy of solitude. All right. So they're able to focus more so on progress with this King of Cups energy here. But the King of Swords, it seems as if, I don't know if this person is communicating or starting and brewing something up where someone's trying to either manipulate someone's manifestation so that it ends before it even begins, because I'm seeing the Death card here. All right. And where the ending overall is someone's goal, it seems like they're not giving up on this. They don't want to offer the cup, and or someone's missing out on an opportunity of love, or someone wants that to happen. All right. What's going on here? So we're speaking about Cancer for you, Capricorn, moving back into the house of your relationships. Okay. So this could be someone in your energy that comes through and tries to manipulate you and tries to have some sort of destruction and or transformation in the house of your relationships. All right. It's just kind of giving me a whole bunch of people involved here. All right. Let's see. I'm seeing Nine of Swords. That's Gemini's energy, Tower. And I'm seeing the Two of Swords. All right. There seems to be some sort of like mental conflict in the energy overall, where it's you're in the need of like facing your fears at this time. There could be heavy anxiety, stress, worries about a specific tower happening, but it's all because you're not seeing things clearly. Two of Swords is almost like you're having the blindfolds on. You feel indecisive in where you want to go, what you want to invest in with the Seven of Pentacles pertaining to your family dynamic. Ten of Cups, or what you truly feel makes you happy. The Page of Swords, I feel like you're being more so watched over with this Queen of Pentacle energy. I don't know if this is who you are right now, like pre-Empress status, and like what you do with that type of energy around you, but you're doing pretty damn good here. Six of Wands. Like you're being publicly seen as being very like nurturing and caring and kind and generous and that type of thing. All right. I feel like you're being cheered on by others. Let's see. Nine of Cups. It's because you're going after a wish fulfillment. On the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So this is part of like your passion and part of your new beginning. Even if it's moving slowly, it looks like you have some sort of inheritance coming through this month. All right. With this Six of Cups, I'm seeing Star card energy here. All right. Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing, it looks amazing. All right. It's just coming in slowly. I feel like you're completely opened up to this with the Ace of Cups moving right into the Two of Cups. This is good energy, you guys. All right. It's because you're persevering with strength All right, and fortitude. It's just more so like you're remaining loyal to what you're doing here. Okay, that's what I see. We can get into what I'm seeing here pertaining to signs. I'm seeing Capricorn. I see Pluto's energy. I see the star card, which is Aquarius. I see Sagittarius here, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. I have both major arcanas here. All right. And heavy on the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in which I feel stepping into September is going to be of significance. We have the Sun in Virgo. Uranus is going to retrograde on the 1st with Pluto retrograding back into Capricorn, both earth elements. So heavy earth energy here overall. I think I spoke about that with all the other readings before as well. All right, let's pull from the energy deck. Let's see. Welcome in, everybody. I am not for sale, but I am glittery. I'm shining, baby. We the star card on this reading. All right. So my Cancers, what's going on in your energy here? All right. Cancers, you're on your temple path to expanding your vision with the 6th chakra here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you truly are victory. All right. I don't know. You may have been dealing with like lots of hostilities. I feel someone's in your energy, like trying to do something pertaining to finances here. There seems to be some sort of codependency. I don't know. Again, I'm seeing where there's a mother figure here that has 2 children and or 2 people around them being very immature. Okay. There's a whole lot of people in this reading is what I feel. In the very beginning, it was almost like there's steps to what you have to go through. These people, they have some sort of involvement in what you're trying to make it through, and it involves some sort of hostility overall. It's almost like a challenge for you. But you're doing great. Okay? You're doing great. Let's see what else we have here. All right, so healer of the ages, anxiety, stress, and worries. All right, and envy. So what I feel is if you've been gifted, all right, with being a healer in any type of way, this could be causing some sort of anxiety for you, some sort of stress. You're not sure exactly where this is heading, all right? And because you don't have possibly as much as what other people have, they possibly are trying to tease you because you lack in finances right now is what I feel. Do not show that you're envious to other people at all, okay? It's not good to do that. I feel you block your blessings when you do that type of shit. It's just so weak. Like, it's not good, okay? But that's what I'm saying here. All right. You might be a healer that allows to, help other people that have the energy of anxiety around them, help them heal overall. All right. What's this envy all about? I don't know if these are like envy eyes on you or you just acting envious of other people, Cancer. Okay. So I feel that you could be envious of other people right now because you're dealing with some sort of financial constraints. This is part of the process for you. This is part of the transformation. Because what you're tapping into, I feel like is going to be tested at first. This temple path and where your vision is opening up, it's meant to be victorious. You're meant to be a healer. You may be going through anxiety right now and envious of other people because you're going through financial constraints, but that's not where you're going to be always. So why even paying attention to that? It's a matter of paying attention to how you're going to continue to grow is what I feel here. All right. You have some sort of important inheritance coming in pertaining to a wish fulfillment that's yours. You're already being seen as the pre-emperor status and or emperor status. I mean, it's not here, but I feel it. Okay. 6 of Wands, they're cheering you on. You're coming into union with this very divine type of energy around you. And it's a matter of you having the strength to push forward. All right. I feel like you're being tempted here to really like go off on somebody. All right. And you're trying your best to stay grounded overall. Because again, I'm seeing lots of pentacles in this reading. People may be trying to judge you for what you don't have at this time as well. All right, happy family, door to personal healing and happiness. This is part of your own journey here. This is what I'm thinking. I mean, wow. Like, this is part of your own journey. It's not about anybody else but you right now. That's what I feel. All right, and it's about you being, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm done. It's all about you being balanced overall. All right, and I feel like this is how you're being tested. So people are like poking at you, is what I feel. They're talking shit. They're probably saying, oh, you lack right now, you don't have anything, but what you have they don't have. So you can show envy all you want, envy, right, towards what other people have. That's not really what you're doing. All right, you're focused on how to build yours so that when you step into your stability, it lasts a long time. It's not a matter of you having to continue to look at people and what they have and what you can't have, because that's not true. What do you need, baby? All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. We're going to go over the transits real quick for Cancer. Let's see. You're not going anywhere. Go lay down. Thank you. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. All right, so once again, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. That was like heavy Pluto energy there as well. All fixed signs are here with Saturn. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and all mutable energies are here as well. All right. Okay. All right, let's go over the transits for Cancer, you guys. Give me 1 second to pull all this up. You guys might feel like super cuddly today, wanting to be in the home environment, being that the moon is in your sign. All right. All right, let's get into this. Into this up here. Let's start off with your first house. All right. Mars is going to be moving into your first house, coming out of your 12th. It's going to be on the 4th that it steps in to Cancer in your first house. All right. But from the 7th through the 17th, Mars is going to be out of bounds in your sign. You're going to be more so having desires, drive, energy, sexuality, aggression, survival, instincts, whatever that may be. All right, where these energies are going to feel like over the top, out of control. You could be acting out of character in your house of self. All right, meaning you are on fire. Okay. Mars in Cancer, though, is at its fall. It's not comfortable there. It doesn't work well there. This may bring out your feisty side, is what I feel. Okay. So last quarter moon in Cancer is going to happen on September 26th. All right, we just came out of the last quarter moon in Gemini just 2 days ago in your 12th house. So whatever ended in your 12th house and whatever you're going to see Mars step into Cancer and do within this next month here, whatever is supposed to end that doesn't serve you specifically, your body, your presence, your image, how you face people in the world, that's what you're going to have to change about yourself. Okay. Last quarter moon in Cancer, September 26th. Now, Leo being in your second house, this is currently where Mercury is. It's in retrograde. It's currently 6:01, so actually, no, it's not. It's actually direct now, okay? So it just swapped over at 5:14 p.m. this afternoon, all right? And where in your second house, you're focusing more so on your finances, your money, your resources, all right? Anything that you feel is that of value. All right, Mercury can be travel, it can be luxury cars, whatever it is. I see that being direct. It's a perfect time for you to go ahead and do it. I would honestly, if you're getting ready to go purchase a car, Cancer, just wait, because the post shadow period is not up and over until September 11th, the day that the first quarter moon in Sagittarius happens. Just saying that. All right. Um, so yeah, that's what we have going on right now with you and your second house. Now, in the third house, we're looking at Virgo. All right, this is where the sun is. Vesta is in Virgo. Venus is in Virgo. We're looking more so at a lot happening in your third house right now. And it's going to be that way through half of, I want to say, September. Okay, so Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality. It is all about you tapping into that inner spark that you have. This can be your comfort in home. This could be the children that you have, whatever it may be. It's almost like you have this spark and you possibly want to communicate that out to other people at this time. Okay. So Mercury being in your second house, if it is that spirituality is what you value at this time, that's possibly where you were being reviewed pertaining to your values so that you can come in with Mercury stepping into Virgo on September 9th, whereas it's going to be more so in its domicile energy here. Mercury in its own house, ruling the third house, is going to give you this aspect of being able to communicate out what you truly feel within. Okay. So the sun in Virgo there as well. Sun is going to be stepping out and into Libra on September 22nd. That will be moving into your fourth house. So the sun is highlighting right now travel, communication, transportation, local community, siblings, cousins. This could be studies, research projects, anything like that. All right. Anything pertaining to communication. Now, Venus has been here for a while. Today's the 28th, tomorrow's the 29th. All right. Venus is going to step into Libra in your fourth house as well. All right. So there's going to be a lot going on in the house and home for you recently. Well, by the end of September. All right. The new moon in Virgo happens on September 2nd. So for you, again, this is all going to be taking place in your house of communication. Cancer, you're probably going to be traveling a whole lot. I mean, there's a lot going on here for you. With Mercury stepping in, you've got the sun here. All right, Venus will move out, but you also have that new moon in your third house overall. So travel, communication, spirituality is what I'm seeing for you overall during this time. All right, let's look at Libra in the fourth house for you. House of home, comfort, divine feminine energies. This is funny, okay? Because Venus is about to step into its domicile. Venus in Libra is in its domicile energy, but being in the fourth house overall, it gives a heavy feminine, divine, and divine feminine energy. Okay. So if it's your comfort, if it's your home, if it's some sort of inner healing, if it's you having to nurture your children, whatever this is, you have Juno in Libra at this time, which is the asteroid of partnerships and marriage. If you have some sort of psychic abilities and heightened intuition, you're definitely heightened with communication, being in your third house, with spirituality right now as well. All right. So Lilith is in Libra. Lilith is going to be, how do I say it? It represents the energy of power. All right. So if you are feminine and you have children and you are, let's say, single, okay, you could find that you're very powerful at this time in the house of home. Very like heavy on restrictions. I feel like Lilith is like the female Mars. Okay. I feel like it's where you're picking up the energy and being powerful at what it is that you're trying to do. South Node right now is in your house of home, so you can find it heavy karmic challenges and past life issues and things like that. But you're also tapping into this natural gift where your gut feeling is telling you to do something. Listen to it. It's going to push you to do something. All right. There's going to be a new moon solar eclipse that happens in Libra. Okay. This one more so is going to take place at the beginning of October. So the star of the month for this month is going to be this full moon lunar eclipse that's going to set this change. We'll get there in a second. But we've been dealing overall for the past 2 to 3 years with this Aries, Libra axis, this Scorpio, Taurus axis, which are both ruled by Mars and Venus. Now there's going to be like this offspring of energy where we're focusing more so instead of Mars and Venus, it's now going to be Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury in opposition to each other. So this is heavy on like psychic abilities, communication, spiritual things. All right. More foreign travel or you having interest being around foreign people, learning new languages. This can be many different things. All right. So this new moon solar eclipse is taking off for you in the fourth house of home. This is going to be the very last time we're going to see the solar eclipse in Libra. I feel in 2025, I believe it's around March or April, where we're going to see the solar eclipse in Aries, and then we'll be done with these axes, and we'll be moving into officially Virgo and Pisces. All right. So let's move into Scorpio in the fifth house here, which is all about pleasure, love, and creativity. Pallas is currently in Scorpio. It was recently in retrograde. It retrograded back for about a month and a half. All right. So this is all about wisdom and knowledge. There's something that you do creatively and where you're able to self-express. There's just like a specific hobby. This could be you learning more so about your children. All right. Because the fifth house has to do with children. Whatever it is that makes you happy, joy, contentment, peace, bringing in that energy in your life, that's what you've been focusing more so with Pallas in Scorpio in your fifth house. Pallas is going to move out and into your sixth house, into Sagittarius' energy on September 8th, and it's going to meet there with that first quarter moon in Sag on the 11th. All right, so your sixth house is obviously all about health and hard work. Because we are with the sun in Virgo in your third house, it will at some point square over to the moon in Sagittarius in the sixth house. So this is going to bring some sort of tense energies when it comes to the way that you communicate, possibly with those co-workers that you work with, and or there's going to be a heavy focus on what you put into your body. All right. So, like focusing more so on your health, your mind, your body, your spirit, your day to day routines. If it's that you're doing a research project and you have to present something, this is where you have to bring something to perfection. It's almost more so like things, energies are going to be really sparked up. Okay. And because you are a cardinal energy, you are supposed to be more so like the initiators of the zodiac pertaining to a specific season. You are pertaining to summer energy. All right. And we're getting ready to wrap summer up and step into fall equinox. So I feel like this is your last chance to give a big shebang to the ending of your season. Okay. This is all about you right now. Let's see. We have Capricorn in the seventh, and we spoke about how Pluto's going to retrograde back into your seventh, but we just recently had Sirius that has gone retrograde. It happened on the 26th with that last quarter moon in Gemini. All right. So if it pertains to relationships, legal contracts, partnerships, okay, Sirius has to do with parenting, nurturing, agriculture, self care. So this could be the relationship with yourself, all right, and how to remain balanced overall and taking care of your body. If it pertains to your children, all right, you having to parent your children and the relationship that you have with them, nurturing them, making sure that they eat properly. If this happens to be where you have a position of authority in a business, sense, then this is going to be where, your authority is taking over and making sure that everything is good to go here, is what I feel. All right, because Capricorn's energy is more so like the masculine energy of the zodiac. For you, it sits in the seventh house overall. So you're always going to have either someone that you're partnered with that's more masculine than you because you're supposed to be like the soft feminine energy. All right, but I'm feeling like maybe this is bringing out the softer side to your partner. Okay, where your partner is wanting to more so be more nurturing and wanting to eat healthier with you because they see that you're, experiencing changes in your life, that type of thing. All right. So Aquarius in the eighth house. This is where Pluto is currently at this time. Pluto being in the eighth house for you is like the perfect placement. Okay, because Pluto rules the eighth house. So if you're going through some sort of transformation at this time, then it's more so having you tap into like your deep emotional feelings and how to face your fears. If you have interest in the cult, if you have difficulties with like other people's finances, if you have any type of debt, whether that be emotionally and or financially, physically, whatever, I'm feeling like this is where you're going to be dealing with these type of energies at this time, or you have been, should I say, because it's been since 2023 into 2024 back and forth with this Capricorn Aquarius energy. So it will retrograde on September 1st. And once it gets there into your seventh house, it's going to be there for about 2 months and a half. It'll stay until November 19th. It's going to be retrograde up until October 11th, and then it'll go direct in Capricorn, meeting back in Aquarius on November 19th. All right, so you're going to see a short review, okay, with your seventh house, and then it's going to go direct again. So maybe someone leaves your life because Pluto brings in some sort of ending to in the beginning. All right, so you'll find that maybe someone leaves your life from the very beginning of September and they come back in possibly around October, the very first or second week of October. All right, it's almost like the universe is putting you to a test right now with what it is that you want to stay committed to, possibly in your relationships pertaining to a contract. And once again, Capricorn's energy gives a heavy masculine type of energy to it. So if you're not partnered with someone that you feel is of significance, Pluto's going to destruct that shit and they're out of there. All right. Um, let's look at Pisces in the ninth house. This is the biggest thing for you this month, especially because Pisces is overall having a lot to do with like spirituality, with love, with compassion. It does have a lot to do with like the unknown. It rules the 12th house, right? But Pisces being in the ninth house, it brings a higher level of spirituality for you specifically. All right. So in the house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travels, this happens to be with like belief systems and philosophies. It just gives a heavy emphasis on a review here, with Saturn being here and Neptune being here as well. And they're both in retrograde. All right. So the review is saying you're being disciplined right now pertaining to your, studies. If you're like in college right now, then you're probably be how do I want to say this? Continually being tested on your belief, okay? On what you know, on, is it really that you're moving forward in the best, and the highest good of all is more so the spiritual aspect of it all right? If you're associated to foreign people, are you having restrictions or being disciplined with trying to travel at this time to foreign places? Those type of things will come up. All right, so the full moon lunar eclipse happens in Pisces on September 17th, and once again, this is your ninth house energy. All right, so this is the very beginning of the opposing energies. All right, and what we're going to see with the eclipse is number one, but then overall at the beginning of 2025 on January 11th, which I'm calling it the 111 portal, is where we're going to see the reflection of this whole shift with the nodes as well. So Pisces, Virgo, eclipses are starting now with Pisces and Virgo. It's starting with ending something first, okay? So anything that doesn't serve you pertaining to, if it's a false spiritual belief, you're letting it go. It's going to be eclipsed out of your life. It does take about 6 months for this to happen. All right. So you'll notice that there's going to be a shift. This specific moon, it happens to be the harvest moon. So it says here, this moon is meant to bring in like bright moonlight into dark nights to allow agriculture, like farmers, to keep working. All right. I mean, we are in the energy of Virgo where hard work is of significance, health is of significance, people need healthy foods. So agriculture meaning, fruits and vegetables and things like that are supposed to be um, grown at this time. That's going to be more so where you're supposed to harvest as much as you can out of a specific situation so you could be able to move forward and get ready for this fall season and into, winter. All right. So this is heightened intuition, heightened psychic abilities with the full moon being in Pisces. All right. So this is all happening in your house of spirituality. So you might find that this energy is making your dreams be heightened here where you have people in your dreams coming to you with messages, that type of thing, because we have Virgo in the house of communication. Okay. Saturn and Pisces, quintile Uranus and Taurus is going to happen on September 20th. All right. Let me scroll down here for a second. So for you, this tends to be where there's two planetary aspects that fall within two different elements, two modalities. So we're looking at mutable water and fixed earth. At the very first degree is going to be at 72 degrees, meaning there is flexibility, compatibility there where, you can adapt to whatever changes if you're working with something pertaining to like a talent or you showing potential or you're going after something that you feel is, your ambition. Um, if used with structure, I feel, because Saturn is involved in here and Uranus at that time is going to be in retrograde, there's a heavy emphasis on change and discipline and structure. All right, within the ninth and the 11th houses. This is going to be the house of spirituality for you and the house of communities of people. All right, so let's just say like you are a person of authority and you are belonging to like a religious community. Let's just say you go to a specific church. All right, this is where this quintile energy is going to work well for you on September 20th. Now on September 25th, I see Saturn in Pisces semi-squared over to Pluto in Aquarius. Sorry, Pluto in Capricorn at that time. All right. So these planetary transits being both, mutable water and cardinal earth at 45 degrees brings a slight tension. All right. Because it's like a semi-square energy, which they don't really favor each other at that specific degree. And there could be some sort of like irritation or friction or whatever that may happen. You may feel that you're self-criticized and pertaining to the partnership that you have with your spirituality. Okay. So I feel like at the end of the month, after that full moon lunar eclipse happens, you're going to feel like, oh, I'm doing great. And then you're going to feel discouraged a little bit. All right. I don't feel you need to do that. Just stay focused. All right. Let's look at Aries in your 10th house. All right. So this is where the North Node is. You're supposed to be heading towards your divine life purpose. All right. The 10th house is all about your career, your public image, your reputation, your professional aspirations. It's heavy divine masculine energies. All right. So where Saturn is actually working, I want to say well for you because it's beginning to bring structure into your spirituality. Saturn typically rules the 10th house. All right. Um, and with you having this placement of Aries there, it's like you have some sort of healing to do. All right. So Chiron is retrograde. Chiron is helping you tap into those core wounds and how you're coming together to heal whatever it is that's in the way of your professional aspiration. And I feel like if it's a spiritual belief that you have to tap into, if you have to go learn something, if you have to become disciplined and or get creative with something, this is where the ninth and the 10th houses are coming into alignment for you specifically from 2024 into 2025. Okay. So we're looking at this Aries, Libra from 10th house to 4th house in opposition for you. Pisces and Virgo moving into the nodes as well as the eclipses and what we're experiencing, ninth and 3rd houses. Okay. So foreign travels, short travels, communication, higher learning, spirituality, it's more so research. Okay. It's giving me that type of opposition within these next, this year and next year. All right. Taurus in the 11th. We're looking at Uranus in Taurus going retrograde on the 1st, and this is where it's going to meet the Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn's energy as well. Both Earth energies, so this is going to affect the 7th and the 11th house for you. Okay, with these two transits working together in retrograde at this time. All right, so your house of companions and your house of relationships. How coincidental, right? So those that no longer serve you, there's there. Who's meant to come in? Who's meant to leave? How are you inviting other people into your energy, or how are they inviting you into their energy? That type of thing. All right. Uranus will cause some chaos. To be honest with you, that's its job. It requires to bring in change. Okay. Uranus is in the perfect placement for you because it is the ruler of the 11th house. So if it involves anything pertaining to like technology that's involved in whatever you're doing, all right, if it's looking into the future, okay, doing things that are scientific, if it pertains to intellectual, like heavy, research work, this is perfect. Okay, you are going to remain grounded at this time, and I feel that it's going to fully take off with the transformation that's going to happen in your house of partnerships. So let's just leave it at that. All right, I'm sure at one point Uranus in Taurus will then trine over to Pluto in Capricorn. All right, which is going to be an auspicious energy for you specifically, pertaining to communities of people and relationships. Okay, Gemini, 12th house energy, house of the unknown, subconscious, imagination, and inspiration. This is the biggest thing for you. All right, I feel like you have great placements overall pertaining to your spirituality at this time. Okay, Jupiter in Gemini, it's heavy communication. Okay, Gemini is the sign of communication, but Jupiter sitting in the 12th house is in its ruling house. Okay, so where you're expanding and you're growing, it happens to be where your subconscious state is on a different level, is what I feel. Right, you understanding something, you having higher knowledge about something, could be spirituality. 12th house energy is spirituality as well. All right, could be where you want to expand your love life and feel something that is inspiring to other people. Okay. Um, you don't know where you're going with this, is what I feel. You truly don't know where you're going with this. The house of the unknown is more so it can lead you to be in isolation, feeling ill, not really understanding what's going on, heavily stuck in the subconscious state. All right. And Gemini is all about the intellect, is the mind. Okay. So your mind is expanding, but it's in the house of like, what the hell is going on in my mind? Okay. This is probably why you're being in learning lessons. Okay. With Pisces, with Saturn being in your ninth. Okay. If it's about spirituality, there's levels to the shit. Let's just say it like that. All right. I'm looking at where I said Mars is in Gemini currently right now. It's stepping into on September 4th into Cancer, your first house. And then Mars and Jupiter are the only two planets besides Uranus going retrograde on the 1st that have not retrograded this year yet. Okay. Venus does not retrograde this year. It did retrograde last year. I want to say yesterday. Venus did retrograde last year in the sign of Leo. This year it does not retrograde. Mars did not retrograde last year, but it will retrograde this year. in the signs of Leo and retrograding back into Cancer. So this is going to be part of your review pertaining to how you present yourself out. Okay. Mars is going to make you very impulsive. You want to go after something. You want to show your skills. You want to show the world who the hell you really are. That's what this is all about. All right. So that Mars retrograde in Leo happens on December 6th. It will retrograde back into Cancer. And then I'm pretty sure once it heads direct, this is going to be more of your 2025 energy of Mars being in your sign at the very beginning of the year. All right. Jupiter heads into retrograde on October 9th, where I said Pluto was going to retrograde on September 1st up until it goes direct on October 11th. Once it goes direct, you'll then be dealing with the whole Jupiter retrograde in your 12th house. Okay. It's like one thing starts and the other thing ends. It's giving a cycle with something here. All right. So once again, we just had that last quarter moon in Gemini. There was something that was asking for you to release it. All right. And or make an adjustment to the house of the subconscious. So if you're overthinking something, Gemini's energy, all right. If you are working too hard on things that you don't understand, meaning, you're trying to get creative with something, you don't have enough information, and it's causing you to be up late at night and you can't sleep and you're all up in your head about something, that's the reason why. All right. So that's what I have for you guys pertaining to September 2024. I hope this resonates with a lot of you guys. Pertaining to the reading, there was a lot going on with a lot of people surrounding you at this time. So just be careful on who you trust. Utilize your discernment. Start to get used to utilizing your energy of your intuition, because it's going to be of significance for you specifically this year. All right. And that could be another thing for you with Gemini in the 12th house, your heightened intuition at this time. All right. And with Libra in the 4th, this is almost like you're having a karmic challenge with that energy overall. But it's a natural gift that you have to tap into. All right. And I feel like Spirit is going to work with you here in partnership to help you obtain that type of energy. We all have the ability to, utilize our discernment, meaning our intuition, our gut feeling is going to tell us, to follow our instincts, should I say. All right, let's get a crystal overall for the month of September 2024 for the sign of Cancer. What's going on here? Jade. All right, so treasures from within, consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. What's number 27? This deck here has a general message, a relationship message, a prosperity message, and a crystal spirit meditation. I will read it all out for you. 1 second. Okay. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you might not realize they are there. So too do you have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as a talisman to remind you that you have enough and are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of the galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it's there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you not to underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and to grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from? You may ask. It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires. Your relationship message. Love can draw to you people who will see you in what you do, not see in yourself, and bring out the best in you. Let me read that again. Love can draw to you, love can draw you to people who will see what you don't see in yourself and bring out the best in you. All right. You do not have to be perfect. You can make mistakes, but what you cannot do is wall yourself off when love is crying out for you to connect and expand. For that will keep you from discovering your true purpose. Let others help you find your hidden treasures. Listen to those who encourage you. And if someone tries to tell you that you haven't got what it takes, assume otherwise. Then seek out the company of those who see the best within you, for they are friends to treasure. All right, prosperity message. You have more affluence than you can imagine, and opening your eyes to the creative ways in which the conscious universe has manifested abundance in material forms reveals wonderful possibilities for your life. Being aware of this will start to awaken you to the prosperity already within you. Remember, outer conditions reflect past intentions, and right now you can begin with an idea, a hopeful belief, a thought form that can coalesce into future reality. Imagine having all the wealth that you need to live the purpose and feel a sense of fulfillment. Imagine you have latent strengths that will help you break away from the old patterns that kept you in scarcity mentality. Let them arise from within you. Perhaps abundance seems like just a glimmer of possibility right now. Even so, open up to the realization that your hidden treasures are more than enough to change your outer conditions. You are meant to prosper. All right, so the crystal spirit meditation for jade. For thousands of years, jade has been prized in countries around the world. It teaches us to embrace and enjoy life on all levels. Green jade is traditionally a stone of abundance. Meditating with this crystal, focusing on the sense of gratitude for all of your abundance, and it will multiply tenfold. The only thing jade that I have to share with you guys is on my bracelet here. All right. But that's your crystal for the month of September 2024. I feel like you have great things coming in. All right. And I keep seeing the big spike and the victory card here. You have lots of drive. You have lots of courage and spirited action. All right. Coming up in September 2024. So take advantage of it, you guys. All right. I love you. I'll catch you on the next reading. If you want to go in and look at your sun, your moon, your rising, I'm creating the September 2024 playlist. Cancer, I want to say you were the fourth to last to complete. I still have to do Leo, Scorpio, and Aries. Everything else is going to be in there. So go check them out and see how they resonate for you. All right. Love you guys. Bye.